Welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be looking at the 42-inch OLED C2 again, using this thing as a monitor, but today I'm going to be using it to set up my PS5 settings and kind of go over everything that I like to use and what I like to look for and how I like to set it up when I'm dealing with actual video games, especially video game consoles. So without further ado, let's get right into that. So as you can see, I am playing Horizon Forbidden West. Kind of had a brain fart there. Horizon Forbidden West came out back in March. Came out alongside, or at least a week before, that Elden Ring. Unfortunately, Elden Ring kind of overshadowed it, but this is a very much a great looking game, beautiful game, and designed very well. Came out in a great state, and truly probably one of the more next generation games outside of like, cause in my opinion, God of War wasn't. So this is the one that I use to kind of showcase a settings video because it's just so colorful, it's so clear, crisp, and Sony knows what they're doing. But anyways, outside of that, let's take a look at the settings in general. If you haven't already, you should definitely have game mode on. So if you're not, you're going to go to your settings menu, you want to go into picture, and you want to click the type of HDR select mode or select mode that you show. Vivid, standard, cinema, no. Use the game optimizer mode. That's where you'll be able to get out of that, click the fancy button of settings, and you'll see here now you have this little special um, menu. So now you want to go into game optimizer mode, where it gives you a little bit of interesting things. Make sure the game optimizer is turned on. But now when you go down, you can see here to give you reduced blue light. You don't want that. Dark room mode, you want that off. Prevent input delay or input lag. You want that to standard. You really don't need to have it on boosted. But if you want to, you can. Like I said, there's no need for it. It's standard. It's totally AO freaking K. Then you want to make sure your AMD FreeSync is on because that is what the PS5 and the Xbox Series X uses. For some reason, it is not automatically on. It's usually just the G-Sync, but you just want to make sure that the AMD FreeSync Premium is also on. Next thing you'll want to look at is just your outside of that, that's moving into the picture mode. So let's go back up to the top, switch over to that picture side. So now the settings is just should change, and it's going to the black stabilizer, white stabilizer. Honestly, I don't touch these things. Only time where you could probably have to touch anything is on the gamma. Like the one time I had to change something was for Callisto Protocol. The black level wasn't set properly, so everything was like a little over brightened. So the change in the gamma fixed that, but you just want to make sure you change it back before you play anything else because it's going to look a little off. But these are the black stabilizers, white stabilizer. Again, it's supposed to be to adjust visibility to have a better quality of bright scenes in the game screen. I kind of use the game settings to do that, which we're going to talk about that as well. So adjusting the contrast. So I usually push that up to 85. That is just the difference between the dark and bright areas. I usually like to make sure that it's vivid. Black levels I leave at 52. Setting that to higher just over brightens the screen. 52 is a nice medium. It's usually set to 50. I don't know why I went up 2 points. I just did. Adjusting the sharpness, leave that to 0. It was at 10, I believe, or maybe at like 10 or 15. Leave it to 0. You don't need extra sharpness when it comes to these types of OLEDs and 4K screens. There's just no reason to have that on. Color depth, that is what I bumped up to 75. That's just color in the screen. So if you leave it at 50, yeah, this looks a little muted to me. So let's get that up. Let's get that up to 75. A lot more colorful. And it could be overpowering for some games, but most games I enjoy are 75 is perfect. It gives a very vivid and nice, beautiful look. But to each his own, just depending on what you want to do there. Dynamic tone mapping, I leave that at on. I don't really touch that. Now you're going into the advanced picture settings, which is going to bump you right back out to the standard screen. And there's some things in here, like I said, this is where you will find the gamma. I think that's under brightness. you'll be able to find the gamma levels here, so you can adjust that. I'm not sure why it's not allowing me to do so now. Seems a little weird. Usually allows me. I have to do some research on that. If you know exactly why my that setting is not showing up, please let me know in the comment section below, as you can help someone else out that may have be in the same boat. But outside of that, that is pretty much it. Obviously, don't turn on filmmaker mode, and you don't want to apply this to all inputs. Maybe if you're looking at your Series X and you want certain settings like that, you know, maybe they're very similar to you, but sometimes I do adjust depending on the PS5 and the Xbox. But yeah, that is a pretty quick video. Hopefully, it was quick enough for you guys to get through it. But those are the settings that I kind of use to get the picture that I want when I'm playing video games. And again, Horizon is a great study for that. It's really a nice looking game, and can't really go wrong with it. So, but that's pretty much it for me. I want to thank you guys for watching. If you enjoy this type of content, don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you want to see more of this and you want to see the next one, again, subscribe, stay tuned. If you're already subscribed, just stay tuned. But yeah, thanks for watching. And I'm going to play a little bit of this game, pretend like I'm closing out this video. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you in the next one. Peace. Where we going?